back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Emma. I'm a first year first grade teacher, and today I am giving you a classroom tour of my very first classroom. I hope that you enjoy it. If you are new here, by the way, please make sure that you subscribe so that you don't miss the rest of my videos. I am filming my whole first year journey, and I have been showing more lifestyle videos, just showing you me as a human, not just as a teacher. I also have a video up on my channel all about how I built my first classroom, so how I got all these materials, how I created it. Right before I got my very first classroom, I watched an embarrassing amount of classroom tours. So if that's you and you are going to be a first year teacher soon, I'll have that video in the description. I highly encourage you to watch it if you're curious about how to build your first classroom without breaking the bank. I will also have my classroom setup series down below. There is a whole playlist on my channel. I filmed every single day that I was in there setting up, and I started literally from nothing. And so it is so cool for me even to go back and see where I started versus where I'm at now. And I intentionally waited on filming this tour because I knew that things would change once I got kids in there and once I started to realize what worked, what didn't work, what I needed to adapt. And so I have definitely changed some things since setup. So I'm really excited to show you my classroom. Without further ado, let's go. Starting at my door, there is this rolling cart right next to my door, and this is like my kids' saving grace. So this is where I store attendance and lunch count and important things that I need to like hang outside of my door during the day. Turn-in bin, my mailbox, so they put like little pictures that they draw me in there. Honestly, I've never used WordWork. The book hospital if they check out a book and it needs to be fixed. The lost and found. Notebook paper if they need to write. The early finisher drawer, this has also been my saving grace. I have like color by numbers in here, color by sight words, just normal coloring pages. And I change this every month based on a different theme. Then the bottom three drawers are math games. So this holds this game Bump It. So they take a board, a container of counters, and 2 dice, and they can play this with a partner. And then this one just has a bunch of cards that they can play war. Then going up, I've got our special schedule right here so that I don't forget. This really cute sign from Emma in elementary. It's a freebie on TPT. It is adorable. Then this is probably my favorite part of my entire classroom. It hangs above my door. It says, "You are loved," and I made this with my Cricut. I absolutely love this, and I love referencing this, and I love that when they would line up, this is what we would see before we left. Moving over this way, I have some mask reminders, and then right next to my door, I have our morning routine, and I printed out pictures of our actual morning routine so that it's easier for them, and I highly recommend this. When I got observed recently, my principal actually pointed this out and said she loved it because I used real pictures and it promotes independence, and highly recommend. Our bag of recess toys just sitting on the ground. This is our girls' bathroom and my light rope. So we use a piece of construction paper. This is my supply closet, and honestly, it is a disaster. This is like my emergency bag. Bunch of math manipulatives, my books for them each month, just a ton of stuff, books that I want to rotate through, snacks, curriculum. Yep, just gonna shut that. This is my storage. My closet's great, but it doesn't have a lot of room, so I pretty much just have a bunch of school supplies, paper. These are all my math tools, my paper for crafts, and then these are full of math games. These scrapbook cases from Michael's are full of my seasonal books and read alouds and display shelf books. This is full of art supplies, name tags, snacks. These are my kids' individual supply bins. So each kid has their own bin that's labeled by their number, and then inside of that they have a baggie full of like pencils, markers, glue sticks, scissors, all their supplies. They've got a Play-Doh, this little zipper pouch full of their dry erase materials, crayons, a math baggie, all kinds of stuff in here. These are their hooks for their backpack and the lanyards. I got these from Amazon. They would use these for snack and for lunch. This is our library return box. This is our little sanitation station. Pretty much everything they would need to clean anything up right here. I stuck my dividers back here so that they were not in the way. This is where they turn in their folder every morning. These are my student mailboxes. This little cart is where I store all of my games. So the top shelf has math games that they can play during math, and then the bottom two are indoor recess games. This is my sink area, which is a hot mess, but it is what it is. I keep my whiteboards and my clipboards down here so that it's super easy for them to grab and access. My water bottles all go here. I sent them all home during break to get washed, but they normally go there. Underneath my sink is a mess. Yep. And then this one is just full of like my morning choice and dramatic play and all my toys and STEM materials. Pretty much just empty bins of that. And then also word work and literacy games and phonics games, as well as my dry erase pocket sleeves. Then we have my art easel. This goes with all of my creation stations. So this is my area for our creation stations. I do have a video all about both of these where I literally walk you through all of them. So if that's something that you are interested in, I will leave that in the cards, but these are all of my dramatic play centers and they find where they go for the day on this pocket chart. And then this is my morning choice bins. So every morning they can grab a different bin. Then this is my cool down spot. I got this pillow from Five Below. And then this little toolkit that just has a bunch of tools they might need when they are in the cool down spot. Moving over here, this is my classroom library. So my book bins are from the Dollar Tree. This is from Amazon. It is super dirty and gross, but you know, it is what it is. And I had a really pretty rug here, but I had to get rid of it for Corona. My display shelf, this was left for me, and it's the best. I love it. These are full of A to Z readers. We call these our old friends books. So these are AA, A, and then B, and then I actually have more in here that are leveled and labeled. This is what the top of my library looks like, and this is the bulletin board above my library. I love it. I just made all of this with my Cricut, and then I printed out clip arts of some book characters and printed it and laminated it after I glued it to black cardstock. Super easy, and I think it is adorable. These are our little privacy folders. So I just taped together some manila folders. This is our book quarantine box. So I will put books in here when they return it. I will clean it and then return it to our library. Moving this way, this is our work display board. I made these letters with my Cricut, and then I just printed out pictures of cute light bulb and laminated it all. Normally their names are velcroed up there, but I took them off so that I could show you. And this is where I will put the like writing craft of the month or art project or something. This is where I keep extra crayons. So if they need a spare crayon, they come get it from here. Right under here, I have my students' book bins. They are a disaster, but that's real life. Basically, it is just this black book bin from Target, their catch-up folder where they put any work that they need to finish, their journals, their book baggie, and their headphones all live in here. Then we have my messy desk. So these are from Amazon. They are filing tubs, and I love them. I labeled these with my Cricut. So the bottom one has student data, running records, things for conferences, tests, stuff like that. This one has curriculum or just activities and papers that I really enjoy doing and I want to save and do again. And then this one says guided reading, but it's not. It used to hold my old friends' books, but it didn't fit them. So this now holds like student work that I want to save and make into a memory book at the end of the year. I have this little sign that I just made on PowerPoint, and I got this from IKEA, and when I was working with a kid or doing a meeting, I would put this on my desk, and then my kids knew that meant I am invisible. This is the broken girls bathroom button. This is from Hobby Lobby, my diffuser, my teacher toolbox, which I absolutely love. Highly recommend getting one of these. I thought it was super extra, but I use it every single day. This hot mess. So I've got like snacks. This is full of masks, letterboard letters, and things that didn't fit in my toolbox. Ibuprofen, snacks. This is like curriculum, my binders of curriculum, more curriculum. It's basically a hot mess. My flashcards for sight words. This is my sub binder and sub tub. So this has emergency sub plans, my sub binder, and then the forms that they would need to do like attendance and lunch count. Then we have my 10-drawer rolling cart. I love this thing. I swear by it. So these are the labels that I have on it, and then I just kind of sort my papers by the day. The grade and to file usually gets pretty full, but there's that. Then I do have a mini fridge and a microwave and a coffee maker. I love these. I did not plan on getting any of this, but because of COVID, we had to eat lunch in our classroom, and so I went ahead and purchased them, and I absolutely love them. So this was from Walmart. This is super old, and then this was from, I think, Walmart too. And then moving up, we have this little light, which is from Target, I believe. This wreath was in our home. My grandma made this from garland that was at our wedding, like fake garland obviously, and we used to have it on our front door. I brought it here because it just makes me happy. I've got some cards and some signs from some kids, pictures that I had to cover. These are my numbers. I love them. I can't remember where they're from, but they are just adorable. This is my hot mess of a rolling cart. It's a disaster, but basically everything I need is up here. Moving this way, I do have some Christmas stuff up because I've been filming for distance learning and I wanted it to be festive and fun in the background, so that's why it doesn't normally look like that. I have this little "you will need" sign. This is a lifesaver. I definitely recommend this. And I have a bunch of different things that I can put up on the board, and they all have magnets on the back. And then I have a different junior teacher of the day every day, and I will just put their name up here. And I love having a junior teacher every day. They all get so excited to see who it is, and they are pretty much like everything. They are my line leader. They help me pass things out. They are the door holder. They are the junior teacher. This little shelf is a magnetic spice rack from Amazon, and I usually hold whatever read aloud we just did on it. So before we left, it was the littlest reindeer. I have these little, I don't even know what these are, but I have them from IKEA. They're great. I hold a bunch of supplies in them. This really ugly stool that I got from the basement, my recycling tub. Moving this way, we have my daily schedule. My kids reference this constantly. Even though they can't read, they know what it is by the pictures. And then I just would move the arrow depending on where we were at in the day. Highly, highly, highly recommend doing something like this, especially for littles, because it's really good for them to understand like time management, how time works and moves. And then it kind of helped kids to not ask me, when's recess? When's lunch? They could see where we were and how many more things we had to do. So love that. This is a magnetic 20 frame. This is from Amazon, and I use this as my class like behavior management system. So I call these my warm and fuzzies. And when they make my heart feel warm and fuzzy by doing something kind or following directions the first time, they would get a warm and fuzzy. And when we get 20, we get a class party. Got the date. I have this calendar. Both of these pocket charts are from the Target Dollar Spot, and then the calendar was a freebie on TBT. I absolutely love this calendar. It's so simple and cute. Got some pointers that are from Target, I believe, and Walmart, and I have my junior teacher of the day do the calendar with one of those pointers. Got a bunch of brain breaks in here that I've literally never used, but I mean, it's like super cute, just have never done it. This is also from Target. I hold all my calendar pieces. These I just made really quick on PowerPoint, and I put my learning objectives, and then I also use a magic word every day or every week, and usually it is a sight word, and so it's kind of like go. So they are frozen, and once I say my magic word, they can move and do what I ask them to do. But it was Jingle Bells because it was our Christmas day last. This is from Target. I made these color posters, and I have a whole video about how I made them on my channel, so I will link that for you. This adorable rocking chair is from my mother-in-law. We have the boys' bathroom, and this actually connects with the other first grade teacher. These are from Hello Jen Jones. Then we have my cafe, and I love my cafe. I changed it every month. I didn't do it for December because we are remote, but this is what November's and October's looked like, and they really, really loved it.
Then we have my objectives board. So I pretty much just put whatever curriculum we are working on. It's not like super perfect and clean, but I just love seeing our work on it. So I just made this super quick. These are from TPT. This is our reading curriculum. These are from TPT, and then I made these. It was in a vlog a while ago. Above that, I have our alphabet sounds and posters and all that kind of stuff. These are lap desks that are from Michael's. We use these for our lunch because we have to eat lunch in the classroom. So they grab a lap desk, and then they also grab one of these square spots, and that's how they eat lunch. I have some extra scoop rockers in here. I do have a whole table with scoop rockers, but when there's 4 here, I feel like they kick each other, and so I just have 2 for now, and so the rest are in here. I've got some more flexible seating in here that is for this table, and so if they don't want it, they can always go put it back. And then last is our square spots. I love, love, love these. They are like yoga workout mats from Amazon. I am obsessed with them, and they use them daily. Up on this board is our word wall. I just made these with my Cricut. These letters are a freebie on TPT. My birthday board above this, but I don't want to show you their names. And then I have this for flexible seating. So when they come in, every week they have a new spot. And so they just find what their number is and what team they're at for the week. And then that correlates with my tables. So for example, this table with the, like, I don't know what you call these, but the table with these is team 2. So if I came in on Monday and my number was at team 2, then this is my spot for the week. And then they can pick which seat they're at, but that's it for the week. So I have that as a flexible seating option. I've got some stools. These are from Five Below at a big round table. In the middle here, I've got some scoop rockers. At this table, I have 2 yoga balls, and I also put 2 chairs here. Only 2 people sit here, but I like to give them the chairs as an option because sometimes they get tired of sitting on the yoga balls, and I want them to know they can switch back and forth, so like they get one whole side of the table. And then this is like my normal table, and on the bottom of every single chair, my floors are so dirty, but on the bottom of every chair, I have these. They're like yoga bands that go on the bottom of chairs. I absolutely love these, and I feel like it really helps get their wiggles out. And that's pretty much it. So I will stand at the door and give you a quick pan of the room.
For today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and make sure that you subscribe if you're not already so that you don't miss the rest of my videos. Let me know any other video requests you have down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!